So yeah, I am a feminist making films, but not making feminist films, whatever those are. I'm a feminist, but I refuse the idea that I'm a feminist filmmaker. It's just too narrow for me. And my first big film, which put me on the map and guaranteed funding for other films, was about a woman symphony conductor, which was made at the height of the feminist movement in the United States and went everywhere and was nominated for an Academy Award and blah, blah, blah. And for 5 years, I got calls from people, would I make a film about Louise Nevelson, a sculptor? Would I make a film about this woman? Would I make a film about that woman? And it really, I refused all the offers. And I just think my films, many of them are feminist because I'm a feminist, but it's not language that I use for myself. Because I have made films about napalm, and I have made films about animals, and I have made films about the Popovich brothers of South Chicago, and so it doesn't sit on me well. Nevertheless, somehow, because I'm a feminist, I would say I'm a child of the 50s, if you can imagine that. I'm 72, so I was raised in the most repressive social space you could imagine. I went to college, I didn't have one woman professor, not even an instructor, and it didn't seem strange at that moment to not have it. So I come from there. I pushed myself out of this world into politics first. I was worked in the civil rights movement and the anti-war movement. Then I found filmmaking. And then the feminist movement found me, and I embraced it. And so I am, in many parts, all those things today. I'm very lucky. I've never pursued a career in filmmaking, and I think, therefore, I have only made films that were very important for myself to make. And many of them involve women who I loved and who deserved films. And in some ways are important films, I think, and are still around. I made a film in 1984 about the Solidarity movement in Poland. And I was just in Poland where this film showed for the very first time and was broadcast nationally and was taken up. It's a film made and shot in New York City because I couldn't get visas to go into Poland. So and I was knighted by the president of Poland for having made the film. And there's a way to call it feminist because instead of Lech Wałęsa being a centerpiece in the film, Anna Valentinowicz, who was the crane operator who was fired, which is what started the strikes in the shipyards in Gdańsk. The whole first third of the film is a reenactment of an interview she gave. So that was important for me. All we heard in the U.S. about the Solidarity movement was Lech Wałęsa, and when will the Russians invade? And this woman actually was the beginning of it all. So.